This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, the one in best of one is going for Black-White Yorion. So, this Black-White Yorion rat deck was piloted by Ben Stark, Eric Froelich, Brad Nelson, some really good players in a Red Bull, or not a Red Bull tournament, but in a, I think it was a Players Tour actually, a pretty big event a few months ago. And while the Esper version lost to Fairy Time Raveler, this version lost nothing. And so people are saying, will this deck do well? In the Red Bull Untapped event from last weekend with 1,200 entries, a copy of this deck that was basically unchanged, completely unchanged from the version run a few months ago, did make it into the top 8, which is very exciting, considering it was playing cards that I don't think are currently meta appropriate, like Mortify and Rotting Regisaur in the sideboard. So I decided I was going to try to show a deck with updates for what the meta is like now. I don't know if okay, this Kaya is a tough one, because Kaya is really good against Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar, which are gone. But Kaya is still pretty solid against aggro decks. One drops like Pelt Collector, cards like Stonecoil Serpent and Protection from Multicolor, forget I said that. But definitely against Pelt Collector, definitely against the one drops from Mono Red. It's a life gain engine, and it hits Uro, so Kaya got to stay. And we also have 4 copies of Agonizing Remorse, because Sultai is frickin' everywhere, and Agonizing Remorse has to take away their Hydroid Krasis, or that card will bury you, and their Uros, or that card will bury you. The rest of the deck is mostly make them discard here and there with the Fenlurker and the Rat, annoy them into submission, and hit them with some spot removal, Glass Casket, Oath of Kaya. Then up here, instead of playing Wraths, I'm playing Basilica Bellhaunt, because I think the only decks I really need to Wrath are Mono Green, which seems to be on a bit of a decline, and Mono Red, which is on an incline, but Basilica Bellhaunt is often as good as a sweeper against Mono Red. The 3 life, and hit him for a card, and 4 toughness is a lot. And with Nissa being all over the place, the 4 toughness is a big deal. You can block the elemental lands. We kept an Elspeth Sun's Nemesis for either a battlefield burst or a life gain burst, and of course Doom Foretold, everybody's favorite. And then we also have Elspeth Conquers Death, and we have Yorion. So pretty straightforward. Mana base, 35 land. Don't miss your 3rd or 4th land drop, guys. If you do, you will die. You've been warned. Sideboard. I replaced the Rotting Regisaurs that were here mostly to fight Temur Reclamation with Kaya's Wrath. But other than that, I haven't made that many changes. So you can check out the deck list in the description if you like. And I'm really curious to see how this plays against current meta. So let's dive in and let the rat nonsense begin. I want my top 100 back. Maybe this is the hand that can do it. Always on the draw. They always smell it, those Mono Red gamers. It's always right there. Alright. It's not a terrible hand, but we'll be playing from behind so much, it might just get run over. Fervent Champion go. You like to see that. So they have a Bone Crusher Giant. I guess we play the Rat. Then Bone Crushing this isn't the end of the world, and they still have to discard a card. It'd be a lot worse if they Bone Crushed the Prince. A lot worse. Now, Annex or the Giant? It's the Giant. Go away. Playing with fire here. Opponent could draw another Fervent Champion at any time. Spitter? Okay. I'm guessing they... Alright, Infuriate Gamer spotted. They don't have Embercleave. Or I think they'd save the Infuriate for the combo. And we do draw another land, so we don't need to scry for it. So this turn we want to play the Princes, gain life with them, and then Yorion next turn. Last card as another Bone Crusher Giant is about as bad as they could do. Dragonfire is even better. Not a 2-for-1. 3 more life. Back up to 19. Whoa. Alright, so this is because of what? This is because they have castle and that's what they plan to do with their turn? I could have a trade, but then I'd have nothing else. Let's just take it. This can gain 3 life. Yep. Embercleave is also a card. So I guess they did have an Embercleave and still fired off that Infuriate. That's kind of weird. Let's hold this back. It at least puts the opponent under some kind of a pressure, right? If they want to use the castle or play another thing. But I don't plan to block with it. They top-decked another Embercleave. Awesome. That's fine. It's fine. The Yorian's got this. Send a message. Alright, let's just gain the 3. Rather than try to loop the Yorians. When the Elspeth Conquers Death goes off, we'll get back another one. Yeah, what's your play now, Red Mage? Haha! The gutsy Treacherous Blessing. Absolutely. We're not here to not do things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bellhaunt. See you next time, Red Mage. Back to the top 100. With vengeance. This hand strikes me as unplayable. Better. What do we put back, though? Is it Kaya's Wrath? We have Glass Casket into Oath of Kaya into Doom Foretold. You shouldn't need a Kaya's Wrath in that case, right? But we are on the draw. The opponent with a perfect hand could run us over, but I think it's Kaya's Wrath. Alright, please be a creature deck. Please don't be Sultai. Fetch green. Come on, guys. Come on. Alright. Start by grabbing this Grazer. Come on. They all have to go turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Uro here. Cultivate. Yep, that counts too. That counts too. Alright, so if they're going to Nissa next turn, do we want to play an Oath of Kaya right now? Do we want to get a Yorian? We need the Doom Foretold to hit the Nissa, which it will, if that's all that they play. If they play another creature or something, it's trouble. I think we play the Charming Prince, and we scry. We don't need any more land, so we'll scry any of those to the bottom. Good cards. Good cards. Let's take them. We'll hide the Yorian as deep as we can, because we don't want it to get Thought Erasured. Cavalier of Thorns. Rough. That is rough. But they don't have Uro yet, so it could be worse. Yeah, I didn't see anything worth getting back, so now's the time to kill that thing. Well, shock because we still want the card that's on top of our deck. They want the passage. No, they don't. It was a lie. They've got plenty. Well, I hate my life. I officially hate my life. Let's see. They still have 2 cards in hand. Are they land? They might be. Finale of Eternity. Holy hype. Always a crisis. Oh, they found Uro. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Well, that's devastating. Not good enough. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, I feel scummy. It's a hand. We'll have to draw lands, but maybe Temple of Silence is down to help with that. Scry us to the goodies. Annoying dog alert. Mute. Okay, more land is good. Is that mono red I see? I suppose now is a good time to use an Agonizing Remorse. And, oh, burn. The burn deck. Let's take the card. Wow, it's just all burn spells. Let's take the card that comes back from the grave. "100% burn spells, wow. Something tells me they're not gonna like Oath of Kaya very much. Or Basilica Bellhaunt. Absolutely, I will keep that top card. The burn matchup is pure war of attrition. Here's Tibbs. Tibbs makes Devil.
My friend is here to help your pain.
Let's Oath of Kaya away the Tibbs. We don't gain the life here, but it makes the future Doom Foretold better.
Wasn't very fun.
And it makes the Basilica Bellhaunt better. Just, here we go. Face. Face has become place. Got it. Alright. If they have 2 instant speed burn spells, then the Doom Foretold doesn't get a card. But neither does the Bellhaunt. Yeah, let's just start playing Bellhaunts until they concede. It's just so good against them. It's a body they can't really maneuver around, and they had to point a Slaying Fire. So we hit a shock, we gained 3 life, and it ate a Slaying Fire. That's 9 damage. It's so brutal. And I'll do it again. Boom! Will this be the match that we get back to top 100? Let's find out. Godless Shrine. Do your thing. Fenlurker, Oath, Doom. What more could you ask for in life? Speaker of the Heavens. A life gain opponent. That's what you could ask for. I gotta be careful what I wish for, of course. If they flood the board too much, they might just run over my cool stuff. Fenlurker gets an unbreakable formation out of them. I might just want to buy this Yorion and use that before we do Doom Foretold stuff. There's definitely a chance that's right. Let's do the Oath of Kaya. Get rid of this. Yeah, blinking the Oath of Kaya before we sacrifice it to Doom Foretold does sound smart. Bossy. Basri Ket. Okay. Well, that's gonna suck. We are going to need to Doom Foretold that. Do I have the time? Elspeth's son's nemesis. Yeah, I think we just drop the Doom. Would you like to give up your speaker or your planeswalker? It's not a good deal in either way. They choose the speaker. Man, Basri just doesn't do anything this turn, though. It'll put a counter on your new play. But your new play just gets eaten by Doom Foretold. Oh, man. I don't know. Unless they have 2 plays, right? Maybe a dog? Maybe a puppers?
I trust in your ability.
Wow. Alright, Oath down. Charming Prince off the top. That's pretty good. Let's go with the Prince. Let's exile the Fenlurker, get another card off of them. And let's buy a Nomad. Are they trying to ultimate this? You get an emblem with at the beginning of combat, create a 1/1 soldier token, then put a counter on each creature you control. Maybe they are. I think I'll be able to get to it this turn, though. Basri doesn't defend itself. It doesn't make a token. It doesn't block. Elspeth's Son's Nemesis might just pump these. Yeah, this card is really good when you're ahead, but not so good if you're behind. And they throw out a Heliod. Wow. What's that gonna do?
My sand will protect you.
Alright. Well, in that case... We do want to keep it going. This hits for 5. That's at 6. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to keep. I'll sacrifice the Prince. That's a card you can draw. Now they're giving up their Heliod. Doom Foretold, baby. Just tearing through the white deck. The white deck is, in a way, it's like an onboard combo deck. You have to get all the pieces together, working together. Breaking it up is the best way to defeat them. Double Doom Foretold. Let's just drop both, make the opponent discard both cards. We'll draw 2. Gain 2 knights. Feat of Resistance. And Stonecoil Serpent. Dawn of Hope. Slam it. Alright, +1/+1 counter. Let's scry it up. These are cards that are not bad. Fenlurker not as good now. The opponent's on an empty hand. We can do better. Alright. Not a lot to gain from a Yorion loop right this moment. Let's get out Elspeth.
I can escape my past. No heroes rally to
And the Oath of Kaya. And now a Yorion loop looks a lot more appealing. The synergy of Radiant Fount and Dawn of Hope will not be denied. Heliod Sun Crowned. Can we kill them? I think we can. Check for lethal. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dead. Into the top 100. Yes. Double tap land on the draw. The opponent has a Yorion though, so they should be pretty slow. And all these discard effects and this draw effect should be good against them. I really want to draw an untapped land though. I'm going to be playing so off curve. Untapped land, slow roll. Come on. Like a pro. Let's start with a Fenlurker. Exile being a little bit better than discard. See if we get an idea of what our opponent is playing. Doom Foretold. Mirror. No black yet for the opponent. Here's a Glass Casket. If that ever goes, we get to make them discard again. Keep coming at him with the rats. This is where being on the draw is amazing. I often get upset about being on the draw. If you are in a mirror of a grindy matchup, being on the draw is very good. They're just not that common in best of one. But right now, being on the draw is feeling great because you start out up more resources. I guess I have enough land, so we'll go fetch. And we'll hit him with the Bell Haunt. Also, the opponent's missing black mana, so their keep appears to be pretty sketchy as well. It looks like they kept a hand with Doom Foretold, 2 of them, an Elspeth Conquers Death, a Glass Casket, and a couple of lands. They even scryed with the Prince and didn't hit. So now it's just starting to look really ugly, like a mega feels bad. Let's attack with the Bell Haunt, and then we can loop the Yorion and just devastate their hand. Or we could draw 3. Let's draw 3. We'll probably find another rat anyway. Or an Agonizing Remorse. Something to fill the curve. We play a Fenlurker instead of the Agonizing Remorse so that we can Yorion. Omen of the Sun. One of the cards I cut from this deck. Just not as high impact, I think, as what you're really looking for. There's the Black Source, and our opponent has a Treacherous Blessing for their own reload. They needed that. If there was going to be one card left in their hand, that's the one that they needed. But it's not going to help them very much, because we're going to take all of those cards away. Every single one. Like an absolute monster. An absolute monster. I think we can try it. We're on the draw though. If the opponent's very, very aggro, this hand is very, very bad. But if they're anything other than 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop aggro, I think it's pretty good. So, here we go. Wish me luck. Fabled Passage, get a mountain. Okay. Could be Gruul, could be Rakdos, could be Boros Marauding Raptor. What the heck is that? That's scary is what that is. Let's play a Fenlurker, start tearing their hand up a little bit. I'm just hoping it's some kind of a weird Caprador deck. Because that I think I can hang with. If they play something of amazing size, like a really big powerful 4-drop, I'm in huge trouble. Yeah, I'm not blocking. In the tank. I think they have the option to remove this Fenlurker or add something to the board. So I'm going to put them on a Caprador or another Marauding Raptor and probably a Bone Crusher Giant. We don't want to waste our Prince, so let's attack first with the Fenlurker. See what they do. Okay. Play a Prince. If I target the Fenlurker, they'll kill it. If I don't target the Fenlurker, they'll kill the Prince. I don't really need the Scry. I might need the life. I guess we'll try to get them to kill the Fenlurker. Yep. And then we play a tap land. Giant is here. If we play Doom Foretold and they kill the Prince, then our Doom Foretold goes off and we don't get anything. That possibly means we should play Elspeth. It also gives us time to maybe use an Elspeth Conquers Death. 2 1/1s.
If you are going to fight, fight beside me.
It also gives us some options for gang blocks on the Bone Crusher Giant. There's the Caprador. Becomes a 3/5. We can Elspeth Conquers Death that thing. Okay, they straight up had a shock. This is scary so far. The opponent has a pretty good draw going. We may as well block because we get to make 2 more tokens. Okay, this I like. I can put the 1/1 in front of the Bone Crusher Giant and then make 2 more for a better block next turn. So yeah, I think this is the right attack for our opponent. Another Prince, another pair of 1/1s.
I am proud of my comrades.
Let's go get white. Let's play an ECD. Let's take down the key card of the deck, the Caprador. And get that thing ticking. It'll either get back an Elspeth, a Prince, or a Fenlurker. Skargan Hellkite. Yikes. Big yikes. I need to draw a Yorion now. Link the Elspeth Conquers Death. All face. Alright, 1 block here. Down to 10. We did it! We actually did it! I'm stunned. Reload the Elspeth, bring back the ECD, take out the Hellkite.
Failures. I can escape my past no more.
Out of an 80 card deck, just draw what you want, guys. It's fine. It's always fine. Caprador returns. I like the Hellkite. Like, I did not see that coming from this deck, and I do like it. Alright, what do? We can Charming Prince loop. I mean, that's pretty great. We can Treacherous Blessing to draw 3, and this gains 5 life. So yeah, let's do it.
Rest. I will continue the fight.
Should have played the Prince. No, I had to play the Prince second. No, I could have played it first. Yeah, shut up. Wait, if we exile this now, we don't have a blocker for a turn, and then when it comes back, okay, they're still gonna scoop, but we don't get it back until the beginning of our next turn, which is fine. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, 2-lander again. On the play this time, even less likely to get land drops, but this time we have rats. And little rats to keep the opponent busy and chew up their hand. Uh-oh. But Mono Red don't care. Is it the double Fervent Champion draw? The draw of champions? Let's find out. If we hit the land, Kaya's really good against Fervent Champion. Just exile that sucker. Alright, they got rid of another 1-drop. And they had another 1-drop. The unblockable Dodgy Boy. They must have an Annex. How else would you ever keep this hand? Land off the top is good. Let's pay for it. Get rid of Dodgy.
I'm gone for now, but not forever.
Hold back the blocker, because we might want to throw it under the bus to keep Kaya at a higher life total. There's the Annex. I think we keep the Fenlurker and let Kaya take this. Since I don't have an easy solution to the Annex, we're going to have to block it.
Try that again. I dare you.
Okay. Okay. Good draw. If I plus here and they attack with both, I can trade with one, and Kaya still lives. So let's try plussing Kaya here. If they remove the Fenlurker, then they had to use a spell and mana to do that. Then they kill the Kaya, but they take 2. So it's all pretty good. Gotta get rid of that token somehow. Oh, it's... Okay. Embercleave the token. I guess we hang on to our cards. Can't draw land. We cannot hit land drop 4. So what's the play? We can try to blessing into it, but I don't think that's very good. Let's get another card while we can. We've got a high life total to battle this Embercleave. Ooh, they held a Castle Embereth back for no reason. And now they don't have it. But they have another Annex. Getting absolutely wrecked here. Let's take it. We might use a Charming Prince on this rat to get their last card. Oh my gosh. Mana screwed. Another game. We're going to go 2 games without ever drawing land drop 4 right now. Third Annex. Our opponent drew as many Annexes as we drew land. What a load of garbage. Oh, now you can't move it. That was a mistake. That was a pretty big oops. Mono red mega dum dum play. So, when upset and in doubt, just attack with everything. Alright, come on. Come on, land. I mean, I guess I can't be mad. Let's gain the 3. It stands strong against everything but the Fervent Champion. Do they attack with the Steamkin? They've been so aggressive so far, it feels like they're going to, and they do. I think we pick off a 1/1 instead, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we need to hang on to our prince. Can you imagine if they had a castle, though? We've been putting on a clinic with this red mage, as far as just like they're kind of goofballing a lot. Maybe they're busy, maybe they're distracted, but they're giving us a chance where we should have none. Now it's time to move the Embercleave. Are you still going to attack? Don't do that. That's mania. Okay. Absolute mania. I got more. I got more. Come on, land. Draw land. Spitter's not tremendous. We'll make that work. These treacherous blessings are mocking me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Fervent Champion finally down. No more free equips. They have to commit mana if they want to equip things. Glass Casket off the top. Okay. Give me that. No! Not that. Not that. Alright. Let's take out the Spitter. Or do we take out a token? Let's take out the Spitter. Because then we can get the Embercleave with the Doom Foretold. Yorion. Oh man, do I need that. But alright. Down goes the Cleave. We need more life. We need an untapped land to blink the Oath of Kaya. No! That's 6 damage, and this gets sacrificed to the Doom Foretold. Oh no. Alright. We give up the Glass Casket, right? and then we hit the Yorion, and that's how we win. No! Are you kidding me, deck? I hate you so much right now, deck. I hate you so frickin' much. I can't even. Oh, my heart. I hate you. We had no business winning that game. The opponent played so loose, though. I wanted to punish them. I wanted to punish them so much. 3 lands in the opening hand? It must be my birthday. Let's keep it. It's amazing what you gotta do. Draw the land you need. But no rats. No way to hit the hand. So if our opponent's on ramp and we don't draw any rats, that's not good. That's a pretty bad look. We might just have to fire off Blessing on 3. Here's Cultivate. So Nissa next turn. Yep. It's Sultai. Nissa next turn. There's a rat. Alright. Let's get the rat going. We have Glass Casket for the Nissa land. We don't have a good way to pressure Nissa herself. Do we just start hitting the hand? Or do we try to draw... Like, maybe we're supposed to be playing Blessing here. I'm not sure what to even discard. We're going to end up discarding 2 cards. That's really bad. That's really bad. We could just buy the Yorion. Then we have to discard 1 card. Sad Kaya.
You better watch your back from
At least it makes Uro tougher to use. We also have to keep in mind Casualties of War as we play this game. Okay, they run Agonizing Remorse. That's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. But they take the Fenlurker. So they don't have any removal. And they're not playing Nissa. So this didn't go as badly as it looked. Why did they let us keep the Blessing? Why did they let us keep a draw 3, guys? Are they going to play Negate? It's possible. I don't trust it.
Well done. You better watch your back from here on out.
If we get the Yorion and they play another Agonizing Remorse, that's pretty horrible. I don't know. Resolved. Still no Agonizing Remorse, no good hand hate. Still looking grim. The right cards for the mono red matchup, not the right cards for any other matchup. Fae of Wishes. Thought Distortion? Maybe. Ashiok. Wait, what? Why? Why are they afraid of my graveyard? Does that make any sense to anyone? So I feel like I should hold this back. Casualties of War, I feel like they must have it. So how do we draw it out and make it hurt the least? They also know about the Casket, and it's an artifact. So I think they want me to play that. If I play an Elspeth and make some tokens, at least it leaves something behind. They hit 1 land, they hit the 1 Planeswalker, because I've got 2. Alright. Let's not expose this either.
Prepare yourself.
Here's some humans.
Heroes, rally to me.
I hope you've said your goodbyes already.
Like, what is the Ashiok for? Is it for the Elspeth? Here's the Nissa.
Witness the ties that bind us all. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
We could let Kaya take this hit, keep our 1/1s. What are the 1/1s going to do? Attack the Ashiok, I guess? Like, I don't really worry about Kaya taking the bump.
Lucky hit.
What are they doing? Are they going to try to fill their own graveyard to find Uro? Because I would just Kaya them. Are you going to deck me? I think they're just trying to be funny. They're like, I'm playing against CGP. I'm going to Ashiok him. Alright, if we can remove the Fae of Wishes, the Doom Foretold hits one of the Planeswalkers. We can minus the Elspeth. Oh, wait a minute. They left themselves wide open to an Elspeth minus. Okay, that's good, right? I mean, yeah, that's freaking nuts. What are we doing here?
The heart of a hero beats within your breast.
Nissa down.
I must go.
Next trick. We should probably play an enchantment and take out the land, and an Agonizing Remorse and hit the hand. If we're gonna do that, we should Agonizing Remorse first. Okay. Cavalier of Thorns, out of there. This is kind of bizarre. Oath of Kaya, name your Triome. Nail your Triome, I'm sorry. Ignore Ashiok because it doesn't do much. Keep holding this because Casualties of War could show up at any moment.
Well done.
I cannot protect.
I'm gonna make myself scarce.
Four cards gone. Still attacking. Trigger Oath of Kaya feels good.
Try that again.
Now,
How dare you?
are you going to Ritual of Soot, or are you going to bounce and cast the Fae of Wishes? Because if I find a way to make you discard... Oh no, they're going to do it. So, we can kill the Ashiok and then play Doom Foretold and make them discard what they fetch. That's going to be ugly. Really ugly.
Believe in yourself as I believe in you.
You
Two more
better watch
exiles
your
for
back
the
from here
collection.
on out.
Difficult to digest.
And bye the Orion. And goodbye Ugin. Oh man, I feel that over here. Ooh. We can run out the Fae of Wishes. We've got a Yorion to loop all this fun stuff. Glass Casket can grab the Fae.
I'll be back. You better watch your back from here on out.
Alright, scry it up. Put that on the bottom. Do we have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One short. One short of lethal. All this stuff. 3 more cards.
Become a nightmare.
3 more life. 3 more damage.
I will rend
Good
this
things
from
coming in
heavens.
3s.
Helion will pay.
Have you had enough pain? Yes. Yes, they've had enough pain. Top 100 again. We have returned. Alright, 4-lander, but... this can be like our pseudo 3, draw Yorion. Hopefully we stay alive long enough. Being on the play, I think it's a very good curve. Give him the finger. How dare you use a Jace avatar and play mono red, you disgusting creature. I'll take the 3 life. That's what's going to be most important in this game. Pyroling, crap. Crap. Gonna be so much damage. No, not the cavalcade too. So much. Alright, we're gonna need Bellhaunt to do some work. This thing's gonna be coming in with double strike for like 1 million every single turn. It's a good draw. I want to play the Bellhaunt, but I also want to play the Oath of Kaya and just get rid of this thing. It also sets up for Yorion Loop next turn, which is really good. Yeah, let's remove stuff instead of trying to block stuff. Whoa. Embercleave? Do we block? Let's see, next turn we play Yorion, we get back Oath, we kill one of these, Prince blinks the Yorion, Yorion comes back, it's just another blink. Let's not block. So, here we go. Should have attacked first, but oh well. Got too excited. Hopefully the opponent will be too busy here. Now, the other thing that we can do is just gain 3 life. And keep the 4/5 to block with. But I don't think that's it. I think we exile the Yorion and get another Oath of Kaya. No Torbran. One time. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. No blocks. They're looking. They're like, what do I do? There we go. Down to 5. Red Mage still feels like they have a chance. Guys, they have no chance. There is no chance. We have taken over. Give up that cleave. Give me the scry. To the bottom with you. Picks off a Spitter. Reset the Yorion. Get ready for another round. Back up to 11. 11! Red Mage don't know what to do with 11. You can't argue with the spirit of the Red Mage. They have no quit in them. Chandra's Incinerator? What? No. Oh my gosh, are they gonna pull this off somehow? Burglar Rat. We'll play a Doom Foretold. We'll play a Rat. I'm just not attacking. I'm scared. Oh wait, I'm gonna blink this anyway, never mind. Should I be more scared? I should be more scared. Alright. 3 points to the face. Exile another creature I control, or gain 3 life, or scry here. Just gain the life, man. Just be alive. We're gonna drain them of their goodies, one by one, until they're all gone. But Embercleave on Incinerator, dear lord. That's 14 damage. 14! Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage, it deals that much to target creature or planeswalker. Alright, I don't think they can kill me here. But we should absorb some of it, right? Like, it's basically trading this in for 4 life. We still need to be able to block and kill the Incinerator next turn. What else you got? Skewer my face. Kill the prince. Sure. Fun. Alright, down goes the Oath of Gaia. Yes! 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 We did it, internet! Alright, be aggressive. Let's try to end this thing. I can't believe they almost got there with Incinerator Embercleave, but it's not over yet. Okay, they reveal an Incinerator, and they have the land to play it. Let's give up what? Give this up because we're going to get it back. And we might draw something to blink with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, not like this. Oh my god, I cannot lose this game after this. No. No. What are they doing? You don't want it, like, it's in exile. You're fine. You're safe, opponent. You don't have to worry. Sun's Nemesis. Okay, I can gain some life. I think we get the Bell Haunt. Whatever their card is, they're hanging on to it. The Bell Haunt. Oh, we drew one anyway. Alright, then get me the Yorion. Submit 0. Give me your card. And another 3 life. Yes. Alright. Why'd they hold that? Maniac. I can attack with this 2/2 and it's a bluff, right? But what am I bluffing? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm bluffing. We have a stocked graveyard for Elspeth, so let's just gain the...
They've killed one god already.
Gain the life or make the tokens? Let's make the tokens.
If you're going to fight, fight beside me.
We have a board. How many burn spells can the opponent draw? They cannot! Oh my gosh, that game scared me. Absolutely terrified me. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up, and what I learned today is that this deck is actually good, fun, competitive, and interesting when it draws 4 or more land. If you can curve up to land drop 4 pretty smoothly, the deck is very good, and the games are interesting. Sometimes you flood out. I feel like your top decks in this deck are a lot worse than the average top decks from most of the format. But if you have a Castle Lock Thwain, something like that, or you find a Treacherous Blessing, it gets a lot better. So with that in mind, I think what I want to do with the deck is add 2 or 3 Birth of Meletis. I don't want to increase the land count anymore, but I do want something to play on turn 2 that ensures I get to curve up to turn 4 and 5 pretty smoothly. And what I would replace for the Birth? Honestly, probably it's 2 Agonizing Remorse and 1 Kaya. It was a little unnerving how often I drew the 1 Kaya, or that Kaya wasn't very impactful. And Agonizing Remorse, it was unnerving that every time I drew like 2 of them, I would get beaten down by creatures and the card hurt me. So I think that I think that those aren't cards you want multiples of. I think that the answer is you want 1 Kaya, so you can never flood on it when it's bad, and 2 Agonizing Remorse, so it's very unlikely that you draw more than 1. And I would add 3 Birth of Meletis, and those would be my adjustments for the deck. So, you Cool Kids Club members, thanks for staying to the end. You have seen the adjustments, and let me know what you think of those in the comments. And please subscribe to the channel, because we are going for the only thing I want for Christmas this year. Before year's out, 100,000 strong CGB Universe members. That's what we're after. Thank you for watching my daily videos. I appreciate you so much. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.